We are back with another war video today. And this is War 2 of Season 64. We are going up against the Alliance. Why would no soundtrack? Oh, there it goes. Weird. We're going up against the Alliance NewN, so a bit of a rough matchup to start the season. I was hoping for someone easier, but yeah, you know. It's in Master, so that's the way it is sometimes. NewN are obviously a podium pushing alliance, so they are very strong, and we did not expect to win this war, or would not expect to win this war. So, first up, we got Okoye versus Lumatrix here. I did consider using Ironheart again, but then I really didn't want to do that after last war and how slow it was. And I'm like, oh, Okoye should be fine. I can just save my specials. And throw them if he goes invisible. There's also obviously the chance that Ensnare fails his invisibility, which does happen several times actually in this fight. I just wanted to wait though to make sure that it does fail it, so you don't see me go punish. But yeah, damage is going good. Plan was to hold his specials if need be, but since I keep failing the invisibility, I decided to throw the special too and get the damage rolling. For masteries, I did keep all my attack masteries on, but I did not put on any attack boost for this fight. I just have the health boost up, and I'll throw it on for the next fight though. Here, we're gonna save the special one, bait out his special one again. I prefer the special one, especially if you push him over 2 bars of power. You don't know what special he's gonna throw, and I'd rather know what special he's gonna throw. And plus, when you get clipped by the special 2, you just kind of die. So, yeah. Here we go. Fight's going fine. You know, a little slow. But not too bad. Here, I might have just been able to go for the kill, but I wanted to be safe. Bait this out. He does fail the invisibility. We're going to Dex into the special 2. Apply a ton of shocks. And then I think this just ticks him out. Oh, yeah. So, he just dies. So, nice and easy. Clean fight. And yeah, we have one more Okoye fight. I haven't used Okoye in war in a really long time. I actually placed Okoye on defense the previous standard war season, so I didn't even have her available. So yeah, it's been a minute. I feel relatively comfortable using her though. I mean, she's pretty straightforward nuke. Next on, you saw I threw the rest of the boosts on. We're going to be using Mojo here versus Hulkling. This is super easy fight. I just threw 150% boosts on because I don't have any crazy Mojo fights, so I would rather save the 200%. So yeah, we're going to dash back. We did it right this time and triggered our anti-life field. Then we're going to hit him to get buffs. We're dexing this special too. And yeah, we're just going to get an absurd amount of buffs. I'd rather bait special 2s from Hulkling, ideally. So yeah, he throws a special 1 right here, which is a bit annoying, but it's whatever. We're going to hit him, throw special 1 right away to keep the anti-life field up again. Then we're going to wait, trigger this. Need him to throw the special 2, but he's already dead. So yeah, that was a 30-second fight. Super, super quick. Yeah, Mojo just destroys that node. Next up... jump ahead. We have Solvarch here on node 24. We're going to use Karolina. It'll be a bit slow out the gate, just because we don't get any buffs, obviously. And then all of our damage is energy, so he's just regenning. So I kind of just stand there. I try and stay in the sun for no reason, since I'm still not getting buffs or gaining power. But mainly, I just don't want to give up map position and get myself cornered before we can actually start doing damage. So I'm going to hit him a bit. I can still do the passive stun as well, just to, you know, slow things down. I did do a PS1 on this fight. I didn't think an invul or was necessary. Here, just kind of standing around. We're at 2 bars of power. Here I'm going to hit the block. I wanted to kind of stay in the sun here and get some charges up. Here we get a heavy charge, get some charges so that when I throw this special 2, get some damage. I am aware that he has the Steadfast. I can't remember how many armors it is, but I'm just going to be smart and just not, you know, expect my unblockable special to do damage. There, now we got some of the energy vulnerability stuff, so that's good. That'll make our damage do more. Here we're going to do the heavy charge, get our charges up, then throw our special 2. Really get the damage going. We're just going to keep blocking these, keep the energy vulnerability up. Why I'm not parrying, I could not tell you, to be honest. I think I just forgot that Fisticuffs was off now, and I could just parry normally. Here he does go to 2 bars of power. It's fine. We're going to punish this. Heavy charge, and then special 2. I think this kills. Yeah. Down he goes. So, yeah, a little on the slow side for Karolina. We do have a much faster one coming up, though. So yeah, we'll see that shortly. Next up, we got Mojo here versus Dark Phoenix. I am trying to make that PS1 last, so we're going to hustle over. We got all the boosts up. Mojo's at like 100% health. Maybe he's a little low. No, he's at 100% health. I didn't throw a potion into him, though. Here, if she gets the stun prompt, I will stun. That's my plan. Here, I should have heavy punch there. I don't know why I didn't the first time. We're going to heavy punch there. This way we get the easy one. Dash back. I was planning to try and wait it out until I could get my Fury before I start chucking specials off. We get the parry stun, so I'm going to parry. I know the power is going to be there, obviously. Here... I think I try... No, I just throw this, yeah. He's going to get to 2 bars of power, which is fine. I want to bait out the special 2s anyway. Now I want to bait this out. Punish, throw the special 2. Again, the more we hit him, the more buffs we feed him, and then we can nullify them. Now, the one thing that does happen on this node, because of the tactic, we are starting to nullify his buffs, and it's going to become a bigger issue right here. Because I'm going to trigger the regen, and I nullify his immortality, which, her immortality, which is not what you want to do, obviously. So instead of just shortening the duration so she dies immediately, I nullified it on accident, of course. So now she's kind of unblockable, blah, blah, so I'd have to wait around. It cost me a couple potions, but completely still under control. But it is something I just want to be aware of. Mainly against Dark Phoenix. Against Serpent, I don't think you can nullify his last ability, or if you do, it doesn't matter. But versus Dark Phoenix, she turns it to a passive. So, yeah, it could make her fights a little more annoying, for sure. Next up, we got Maestro here. Quite an easy fight. I've done this before. I did want a heavy to pause his charge things, but then it was another heavy, and then I heavied after he heavied because I'm dumb. So yeah, now we're going to actually use the, whatever the one is that feeds you power. Whatever the node is that gives you power, the more buffs you have. So I'll use that to our advantage to gain a bunch of power. Here, I'm going to idle. I kind of do a bad job of it. And then he throws a special 2 without the idle, and then I thought it was far enough away that I could just not get hit there. And I did. So now we're just in our corner, just being dumb. Fight's obviously completely fine. It's just going to cost us some potions. But not a big deal. We're going to throw this. This is going to do a ton of damage. And then I think he throws a special 2, which basically just kills himself from the buffs expiring so fast. Yeah, he just dies. So, still a minute fight, even with a bit of sloppiness there. But, yeah, one minor mistake, no big deal. And then we got our last fight is going to be Karolina versus Zola here. I was almost dumb and sent a Thanos. My team was a bit different. Oh, this is my last fight. I'm sorry. My team was a bit different because I was going to bring Ironheart, and then I had Cyclops for a Node 47 Bullseye, which is my last fight. And then I'm like, oh, I can just use Okoye for Lumatrix. And then I was like, oh, well, then I could probably just use Okoye for this Bullseye. So I dropped him, and then I'm like, okay, I can squeeze Karolina into my team, which made the Solvarch fight easier as well, because I was going to just Mojo it, which would have been I mean, it would have been fine. But yeah, here I don't want to hit him too much during bleed, but I'm not scared to do a couple hits. I think this kills. Almost kills. Yeah, he's dead. So yeah, just under 40 seconds. Super fast fight, obviously. And yeah, Karolina destroyed that fight. Next up is the last fight I already mentioned, Node 47 Bullseye. I've done this before with Cyclops. I haven't done it with Okoye, but I went and saw some videos that definitely worked. And yeah, it looked pretty straightforward. The things to look out for, obviously you got to watch the Unstoppable. Obviously you got to watch the Falter. But the Ensnare also fails those sometimes, which is good and bad. Now, I am going to make sure I throw my specials if I need to get rid of the Falter debuff that would be incoming here. I see the Unstoppable coming. He gets the Unstoppable. No big deal. But the Ensnare doesn't fail it, so I'm going to Dex into my special one, remove the Falter timer, throw it over to him. I see the Unstoppable coming, so I back off. We're going to parry, keep going in, do our damage. Fight's going fine. I was hoping to get to a special 2 first, obviously, to get more damage going out. But again, we're completely under control here. Here we're going to back away. The Unstoppable comes to us, which is good. Full Dex this. None of the damage comes through because of the Ensnare failing it. Damage is good here. Here we're going to back off, wait the Unstoppable out, just completely fail it. We don't get it, and he doesn't get it there. Completely fine. Special 2 here, get the damage going. Reparry. And then we were going to Relic into a special 1 if we needed to, but he goes down. So yeah, minute fight, super easy, super smooth. So yeah, overall very happy with how my war went this time. I played much better than the first war. Only mistake was really the Maestro fight. That dumb mistake where I thought I could get the idol off. But otherwise, smooth fights. As an alliance, we did lose this war. We had a nice lead, and we kind of threw it away at the end. NewN did not have their strongest showing, so they kind of left the door open for us. The final result ended up being 8-6, I believe. So kind of close. One of our 8 deaths was a disconnect, so really it would have been 7-6. So I'm glad we did not lose on time, because that would have really hurt, because one of our deaths was a disconnect. But 8 deaths, not great. I'd much rather see us closer to around 5. Yeah, 5 would probably be ideal as a consistent amount. But yeah, we had a couple bad deaths. Couple maybe could have been better assignment stuff. But yeah, I mean, again, it's NewN. We thought we were gonna lose to NewN, so it is what it is. But yeah, puts us at 101 on the season. But yeah, I'll continue to make sure I post these videos. Try not to get too far behind. But yeah, that is good to do it for this video, though. Thank you for watching.